Good evening, Shed fans, welcome back. Thanks for watching. This video is going to be my red cab, and also my other plans I've decided to do for my truck. I'm not actually going to put this red cab on there, on that truck. What I'm going to do is, because that's FH12 chassis, I'm going to put this. I'm going to put this cab. I'm going to put this cab on there instead, and then put my Mercedes cab onto this chassis. So I have to repaint these wheels. I have to repaint them wheels and mess about with that. So this cab, I'm going to do my steering on that cab and get my thing sorted out. I'm going to put this cab on there. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to crack on with that. But first of all, I'm just going to show you my red cab, how I've maxed it off and then painted it with black paint. And this is the roof. That's the roof to go on there. So this video is going to be more about the next video for this red cab is going to be assembling this red cab and building it up to put it onto that 4x2, that 6x4 chassis. Then this video tonight's going to be me building the FH12 up instead of onto that single cab, onto that 4x2 there instead. So what I've done with this is I've masked it all off where it said to mask it off. Well, I've painted where it said to paint it, and I've just run the Tamiya masking tape where it needs to go, and then just peel it off. And then there's other trims and stuff to go on that covers lines up, I think. That covers all paint lines up. So as long as you apply your masking tape properly, you'll get a good job out of your painting. It's a lot involved, this cab, a lot more than what I thought really. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this tape off on camera, and then you can see it. I was going to get this done, put this Merc cab on that chassis, but it's a lot to get done for tomorrow, for Sunday. So I'm just going to swap running gear over from that to that, and then swap cab over at end. I painted this up last night, and you can see it's not. I can see bits that's not quite great, but it'll be alright. I can sort it out. But masking tape's not been stuck down properly and stuff like that. And it's got all my finger marks and stuff on it, so it doesn't look brilliant. But I'll sort it. Doesn't look too bad actually, to be honest. Right. I'll get stripping my truck down. Right, so first job is I'll strip the cab off. So all this radio gear here, it'll all just strip off, it'll come straight out. The only thing that won't come straight out is this receiver switch. So I'm going to have to take this cover off this side. And then there's no wiring through to backlights or anything on this. So I need to put that lot in. And then I've got all my cab lights and everything. So just put that in the magnet tray. Coming right useful, that magnet tray. If you when you're doing anything on your trucks and that, you want to put a towel down so you don't damage your paintwork, and then just easy to get to on this screwdriver. I used to have an FH12 years ago when I was in the early 20s, and I ended up selling it, and I wish I'd not sold it really, but needs must at the time. I had a tanker trailer, I had a Shell tanker trailer, but they're an absolute fortune now, them old tanker trailers. Now so that's the switch out. I've done that like that. I've cut that off and put a JST connector on it, and then just cut that switch, soldered them two ends together so it's just a plain on off switch with a lead on it, so that I can leave my cab down. I ain't got to mess about lifting the cab all the time to get to the speed controller. Then that I've cut that down, cut back edge off to fit it in this gap here. So it looks like it's got a tank on it, like a fuel tank on it. With all these European trucks and chassis, any cab will go into any chassis. So that's good that they've designed it in such a way that you can do that. So you can put any cab on any chassis. So I just need to undo those two. Thing is, this is one of the first European trucks they did, I think. This Tamiya Volvo FH12. I think this is the first ones they made, so it's got it. You can't have both windows are blacked out, which I'm not happy, which is a bit rubbish really. It's been really good that AM Hobbies, the company I go to supplying all my truck parts with, they're a really good company to deal with and use. So a lot of these projects won't be possible if you couldn't buy parts. The thing with this FH12 body as well is it hasn't got any electrics actually in the cab. All the electrics are in the all the lights and such like are all in the grille and that. So what I'm thinking is now I can just snip this off, undo my steering servo there, and then the gear change servo, which is this one here. Channel 6 is the gear change servo. And I've got another one. That's my fifth wheel there. So now I should be able to just unscrew this. I've put Allen key screw heads in this and this tray, because it's hard getting a Phillips screwdriver down there, or Posi or whatever they are. No, Phillips, aren't they? It's hard to get a screwdriver down there to undo everything. Plus with Allen key and stainless steel, so I'm not going to get damaged. Lift that off of there. Right. So in one fell swoop, that's the front grille, radio gear, all off in a wanna. So that's this truck nearly stripped down to what I need it to be. So I'm going to grab this fifth wheel off here. So when these two chassis are at this point that these two chassis are, I'll show you. Way time you've designed it, we're all very much the same, apart from this one's got an extra axle, and then my suspension's different on this one because it's, I'll put the airbag simulation suspension on this one. Then on my trailers I've got motorised legs, because I'm not overly keen on the on using standard Tamiya thing. Come on. Just trying to get the servo lead out. Right, so that's my fifth wheel. Right, so this chassis these two chassis now are the same. From this point up to this point here, they're the same. The axles, the first drive axle is a little bit further forward than this axle, but the axle case, the rear axles are the same. This middle axle's got a driver, an in and out drive here, there and there. And on the back side, it's virtually the same sort of thing. So now I need to do my steering on this one, and then my gear linkage actually as well on this one. So this is going to be my red Merc body chassis now. Right, so with this I'm going to have to push this wire up through side of the box. So that's going to come out where my radio tray is. I can wrap that around that side of the gearbox there. That's my gear change. Steering, gear change. This thing. Goes the same way. I think these have got different, this plate's got different holes in for different chassis. You get this plate with a motorised legs kit for your trailer, so you can take your trailer off without touching the unit or the trailer. When you haven't got motorised legs, you've got to get down and pull legs down on the trailer, and then release your fifth wheel. But I have seen a picture on one forum of a guy putting he actually put he put a servo in between chassis rails. Not sure how he did that, but they put it in between chassis rails and made it so it worked the fifth wheel. So this trailer is this fifth wheel. My rod's too long for my fifth wheel, so I'll have to make another rod up for it as well. I'll put that brass tube in there so that it just make it look a bit more substantial, but got a bit more strength to it. Right, so that's on there now. Right, so I've got my short link put on from that servo. I've just done this link, just made this link up. I borrowed this bit off my other truck because I ain't got a servo saver for that. So what I can do now is I can put my wheel back on. I'll put wheel back on because I'm not too fussed about the angle at front wheels yet. I can sort that out later. So what I need to do is I need to sort my gear linkage out. These servos are hard to shift. So to put radio tray in with me without radio gear on, I can connect all my servos up, my speed controller up. I'm going to refit my speed controller in here, put my servo switch, put my receiver switching on there. And we're nearly done really. But what I need to do is, like I said, my gears. So I need to find a servo one that will work on that. Not that one. So let's just swap that one off for that one, I think. Right, so I've got my putting battery in here. I'll get me load of switches and that. All my switches and my wires. So I can remount me, centralise all my servos. Controller. I think it's that. Right, so I've got all my servos sorted, all my things sorted out. So that is my steering. That one's going to channel number 1. Turn that back around the front. Gear linkage. This is my steering, which was on number 1, which was that, I believe. Yep. So that's my steering. That's my 5th wheel, which I think was 1, 2, 3, 4. I think channel 5. I think is my gears. I think my gears were 6. Oh, that servo don't work. How is that channel 5? Ah. Right, that's my gears, channel 5. Total channel 6. Ah. That's channel 6. Yeah, so that's them all set up. So I can turn this off. Where's my off switch gone? Alright, so I can fit the radio tray in position. Right, so I spent a bit of time just sorting wiring out, sorting all these switches and stuff out here. which isn't the best, but it'll do for now. So I'll put the cab on. No, I won't. I'm just going to try it. Right, so leave that in second gear and put my gear change on. This isn't easy gear change, it is a bit. It is quite annoying to get that popped on there properly first time. Because the gear change spins round, because gear stick, the shaft of the gearbox spins round. It's quite hard. Where's the pliers gone? Right, so that's second, third, first. I'll change my motor wires round. Right, so that's second gear. First, second, no third. So I just want to just move this around a couple of splines on the servo. Come on. That's second, first, right, so that's now not grabbing first. They are a bit temperamental, these gearboxes. You can struggle. To get them set up perfectly. first, second, I'll just leave it with 2 gears for now, not prattling about too long with it. Want a slightly longer servo arm and a bit modified gear linkage doing. Right, so what I'll do now is sort out the put my receiver switch in. Right, so it's time to put cab on. So what I need to do is just sort this jungle out here. So when you put your cab on, you want to put it onto your body mount here at back. So then you're not going to drop it. It's not going to come off your chassis and smash into you, damage your paintwork or anything. Need to do some of them wires. Right, so now I can put my front grille on, I think. No, actually, I need to put my cab stay on, don't I? First. Right. No, that's my cab steel. So I can put my front grille on. Right, now we're getting somewhere. That's my front grille on. So that wants to go up inside there. See what that goes down. See if that goes down alright. Like that. Right, that's the right, so that's the cab down. So I painted these last night, these side skirts, to match the sides at cab. So I can put these on. This is what gave me the idea to put this cab on, because I painted these side skirts black with green background like the back of the cab. So as you can see, when you look at the back, you can see it green, like back at cab here, and then black on that side. Now black's not turned out very good, but I'll just have to like it, lump it, I suppose. I could get some Volvo stickers, I think. Don't look too bad. But I didn't do any preparation work on plastic. I just, on these side skirts, you can see how it's all rough and scratched. So I think tomorrow's video will be me doing the rear lights, sorting rear lights out. And sorting this bit of wiring out here, because it's a bit I'm not overly happy with that. So so I've just got my rear lights to sort out here. Well, if I turn that round, I'll show you all my lights working on front. So I've got side lights headlights, fog lights, indicator. So then we just need to get indicators on the back, sorters and tail lights on the back, and probably get some stickers on it. I don't think that's too bad. That wiring's a bit of a mess there. I need to sort that out. Need to reroute that. I think that's it for this video, guys. Shed fans. I'll catch you on the next one.